And that is right, people. I am, of course, the golden one. Ricky Goldman. This right here is the channel that likes to quiz you, the People's Wrestling Channel. And this is the
Welcome. Doesn't matter.
That is right. The It Doesn't Matter, what we call this quiz. The quiz not for jabronis. Do check out that description. I'm going to bring in actually the guy that came up with this name and inspired this quiz, inspired the name anyway. And he is the man they call Sean. And here we go.
Hey, cheers.
And got a great t-shirt on there. And how are you today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm all right, and like I said, you kind of chose a name for this, and I thought it was a good fit. So yeah, I went along with it. So I'll bring in your opponent, who's all the way from Ireland and did join me last night for the watch party for the Rumble, and it's Ian.
Ah, Ian here. Very nice, very evil.
Oh, yes.
How are you?
Oh yes, it is the very nice, very evil quiz.
Okay, it is.
Where we pay for the money. Okay, stop.
So this may very well be the semi-finals, just because we'll see who can get to do this, but this is looking like it will be the semi-finals. So 25 questions, 10 easy, 10 medium, 5 hard. I will explain the questions if you need me to do, all about the Hall of Fame and NXT. I'll ask a question. The first person to say ding, and Sean, I urge you to be as quick as you can, because Ian doesn't like to wait around. He sometimes doesn't even let me ask the question.
Oh, lovely.
Are there questions on Danhausen?
So I'll ask a question. If, for instance, Ian doesn't know, I'll pass it to you. You have 10 seconds to answer, and I will give you 2 clues for half a point. They're all mixed up, so let's go to the first question, and I will keep track of the points. Like I said, if you need to explain any questions, then just let me know and I will. So the first question is the first
Ding,
ever.
ding, ding, ding.
Let me ask the question. Inductee to the Hall of Fame. That was Sean.
Andre the Giant.
And are you correct? And Ian, is he correct?
I think so. Yeah.
You think so? You don't know. Yes, you are. Yes, Andre the Giant. In 1993, I believe. So, Sean, you're off the mark with 1 point. Question number 2 is still the Hall of Fame. So the year the Hall of Fame came back, I'll explain. It took a break. It took a break, and then it came back, and the year was.
Ding ding ding. 2004.
Are you correct? Was it 2004? Was it WrestleMania 20? And it was correct. So 1-1.
The year that Greg Valentine and Harley Race were inducted.
Yep, I remember that one too.
Triple H inducted Greg Valentine. Flair inducted Harley Race.
Inducted kind of quite a lot, didn't they? I think they inducted about 10 people for that, I think. So yeah, 1-1 here. Like I said, I'm just going to try and keep track of the points, because I have kind of made the point up as I go on. Ian knows. I just make the point up as I go along because I lose track. So 1-1. So let me write that down. Give me a second. So question number 3 is again by the Hall of Fame. The year of the first Warrior Award.
Ding ding ding.
You only say it once. You only say ding once, Bob. You go.
Ding. I believe that was 2015.
Are you correct? And You only say ding once, you have to say it 20 times. And you are correct.
Oh,
Yes,
The year after.
2015 at
The year after
WrestleMania 30.
No, 31.
31.
30 was 2014, the year the Warrior died.
Correct, yes. So 2-1, and question 3 is again about the Hall of Fame, and it kind of follows on from this question. The first ever recipient
Ding.
for the Hall Warrior Award, that was Sean.
Connor the Crusher.
So is it 2-2? Is Ian still in the lead? And you are correct. So yes, Connor the Crusher, the first ever Warrior Award winner, well deserved, I think. Yeah.
This is going to be a great match. We already tied it too.
I might have to come up with a bonus question kind of on the spot. We'll have to wait and see. So the next few questions about NXT. So the first ever NXT champion.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh,
I believe it is Mr. Seth frickin' Rollins.
I'll put up the thing and then ask the question. So if you can wait, Ian, to let Sean see it. So I made a mistake there.
No, I was doing this first, so I covered it up with my own hand. That's my fault.
Okay. So yes, Seth Rollins, your first ever NXT champion. This follows on. No, it follows on, but again, it's about NXT. The next question. So I might have to explain this if you want. It's up to you. The year of the first ever takeover.
Ding. The year of the first ever takeover was 2014.
I'm sure. Did you get that? Have you got that? Did you get it? And you did. So yes, I thought you'd struggle there. I thought you'd say. That was 2014, when Takeover actually became a thing rather than in the where NXT was, which is a question later on. So just to give you a clue there.
Of course, main evented by Pac and Bo Dallas in a ladder match for the title.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ascension defended the tag titles.
And we had that Sami Zayn Cesaro match.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good. So, question 7. The venue NXT started at, not the crappy... Well, let me explain. The first ever NXT, when it was a game show, was different. Not that, but the NXT we know and love today, it started at... There was a venue, and it was...
Ding.
Go on.
Full Sail University.
Yes.
And you are... correct. So yeah, I thought that was a good 4-3. I thought that was a good venue to have it at, and yeah. Do you live in Orlando or Florida, Sean?
No, that's like 3,000 miles away.
Miles and miles away then. So. So Orlando is probably as far away from you as America is away from me and Ian, probably.
Yep. Yeah.
I'd like to go and watch NXT. Well, NXT one day, but maybe they do a tour over here, perhaps. So the first ever NXT women's champion, that was Sean.
It was Paige.
And it actually wasn't Paige. It was Sean, if you want a clue. Not Sean, Ian, sorry. If you want a clue.
It was Paige. Back in the tournament.
It wasn't.
Do you mean the NXT? Which one are you talking about, the NXT Divas?
The first ever NXT champion wasn't Paige. It was a certain Queen.
Charlotte Flair was the second.
There we go. Charlotte Flair beat Natalya on a takeover to become your first ever NXT Women's Champion. Did she not?
No.
Am I wrong there?
She became
Okay,
the
then.
second. She became the second.
I
so Charlotte
apologise.
got the
Okay,
point.
then. So Sean got that then. I thought it was Charlotte. Okay, then.
I've caught
No,
you out on 3 quizzes.
Yeah, and Paige forfeited the title when she went to the main roster. That's why
And
the
won the
tournament
Divas
was held and Charlotte beat Natalya.
Okay, then. I
Today she won
apologise.
the Divas title.
I thought it was Charlotte, but there you go. You know more than me, don't we? Yeah. Sorry. Right. So yeah, 4-4. Back into it. Like I said, I may have to ask a bonus question, but there's plenty more to go. So I do apologise for that. I did think it was Charlotte,
Okay.
but sorry. So yes, Sean. Yes, you got that. It was Paige. So back to the Hall of Fame. The headline star for the Hall of Fame 2009 was Ian.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I didn't need the impression, but correct. Yeah, Stone Cold.
Well, Vince did induct him, so it's only right you do the impersonation.
Was that an impression of Vince? Okay.
Yes,
but
it was.
I thought that was an impression of JR, but there you go.
I don't get this very nice, very evil Danhausen shit. So if that was an impression of Vince, Jesus, sorry, but it was okay. So question 10 about the Hall of Fame, and I'll accept it. There's many answers for this, but name me a faction to go into the Hall of Fame. There's many answers for this. Ding. NWO. NWO.
Right, I didn't need all of them, but right. If you want, you can name the rest or the other people in it.
NWO. You mean the actual faction, the actual members?
No, the factions that have gone in the Hall of Fame. But you're correct. NWO,
the Four Horsemen, and D-Generation X,
and the Fabulous Freebirds. Were they not a faction?
Yes, they were 2016. Yeah, you forgot that one.
And the Von Erichs, were they not a faction?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I only go for the 3 big ones.
Okay, then. But yes, NWO accepted any of those answers, really.
6-4.
What?
6-4.
6-4. So I'm just going to play a little thing just to promote my T-shirts. I'll be back very shortly. So I'm going to play this. And I once again apologise for screwing up that question about Charlotte. Anyway, I'll play this. T. Goldman's and all my socials are right there. As we go into the 10 other more questions. These are medium questions, I think, but again, only if you know the answer. Back to NXT. The first ever NXT Tag Team Champions. You discussed this earlier. Go on, Ian.
I believe that the first ever NXT Tag Team Champions were Adrian Neville and Oliver Duggan. It was Oliver something. I know the name. It's Adrian Neville.
I'm going to give you that, but
I know.
Okay, then, right, Sean, you know then.
Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray.
Yes.
There we go. So yes, so Sean's coming back into this. Oliver Gray and Adrian Neville, now known as PAC in AEW. So 5-6. What?
He was always PAC on the Indies as well before he got to WWE.
Okay. So back to the Hall of Fame questions. And there's many answers for this. You can name as many as you like, but I just need one. Name me a celebrity to go in the Hall of Fame.
Kid Rock.
Okay. Either if you want to tell me more, it's up to you for now.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone never went in the Hall of Fame. Correct, but still Stallone done in the Hall of Fame. Sean, you want to tell me any more?
Drew Carey, Donald Trump,
Yes.
and there's one more, Bob Barker.
Mr. T, Mike Tyson. Stallone's not in it. Stallone.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. William the Refrigerator Perry.
Yes, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I think out of the celebrities that have gone in, I think Kid Rock is probably really the only one that deserved it. He's done a lot of music for WWE. The rest are just like, they're there.
I hate Kid
Arnold
Rock.
Schwarzenegger, the rest are just there.
I hate Kid Rock.
Fine, but I think he deserves it because he's done a lot of music for WWE, so he actually deserves to go in. And Arnold Schwarzenegger, the rest are just like, why are they there?
I don't like his music, and I think he's a total shit talker.
Fair enough, but okay. Sterling 2073. I don't even know who this is, but Ian should make a channel. Pretty cool guy. Do you know who this person is?
Thank you. I think I do.
Okay, I don't know who they are, but yeah, I think Ian should make a channel, but then they do take a lot of work, but.
Thank you.
Right, okay, Chad. So, so this is a Hall of Fame again. The two people The Rock inducted to the Hall of Fame in the same year. He inducted two people on the same night in the same year.
Ooh.
High Chief Peter Maivia. And hang on, no, Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson.
And is that correct? And it definitely isn't. Sean, here's a clue. He got half right, and it wasn't Tony Atlas. So there we go.
I'm just going to take a wild guess. Rocky Johnson and High Chief Peter Maivia.
Correct. The Rock's father and grandfather in the same night.
I said that in the first part, and then I just changed my mind because his dad, Tony Atlas, were a tag team.
No, Tony Atlas is in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Did not John Cena induct him? I think for some reason John Cena inducted Tony Atlas. I think for some bizarre reason.
Okay, that's weird.
Justin knows Rocky Johnson and High Chief Peter Maivia spelt wrong, but we get what it means. That's how you spell Maivia, but there you go. Surely The Rock goes in this year. We'll have to wait and see. Surely as a headline star is in Hollywood. It makes sense. So back to NXT. Let's see if you can answer this. The first ever North American champion. Ian?
Adam Cole, baby.
I thought it was The Rock, but there you go. So are you correct? Was it Adam Cole? Yes, it was.
Yeah, I should have put an Adam Cole picture in for that one.
Why? So, hang on. Yeah, okay. Still with NXT. The first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Ding. I believe it was.
You can't keep saying it. That was Sean. Sean,
no,
go on.
He said it first this last time. I know I said it first last time, but it was Ian said it first.
Go on, Ian.
Is Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, aka Raquel Rodriguez.
And they held them for not even one night. But yes, correct. They lost them in the same damn night.
So what's the score so far now?
Who are booking? So 7, 8, 5, 6. So Sean, you could come back into this. And yes, Justin, Raquel Rodriguez, Gonzalez, whatever, and Dakota Kai.
And now look what they are now.
Like I said, they held it for even one night. poor booking.
And then in different teams, they beat each other for tag gold on the main roster.
Still with NXT, name me an NXT special. Sean, if you need me to explain, I will. So not a pay-per-view, but a special. So
NXT New Year's Evil. We could also say NXT Halloween Havoc, NXT War Games.
Great American Bash you could have had, but yes, correct. So 7, 8. Sean is getting back into this. Can we have a tie here? Do I need to do it? Just a random bonus question. We'll see. I'm not really good at thinking on the spot, so NXT Vengeance Day. Yeah, was it not a pay-per-view? I think it was.
It's a pay-per-view next Saturday.
Yeah, Vengeance Day is this coming Saturday.
But it was a pay-per-view, was it not? In the
It still is a pay-per-view.
Performance Center. It wasn't a special, technically. It was a pay-per-view. It still is a pay-per-view, but yeah.
Should it be on the week after next, though?
What?
Should it be on the week after next? Because the 11th to the 12th, then it normally was on to clash on the Valentine's Day weekend. So should it not be on the week before that?
You want it? You want it close to Elimination Chamber? Not really. I don't think. I don't know. It's kind of 2 pay-per-views really in a month, but I get it. Anyway, back to the Hall of Fame. I'll help you with this if you need me to. Name me a Hall of Fame host. There are 3 answers here. I'll take any.
Ding.
Go on.
Sorry, bad reminder. William Shatner.
Definitely. There's only 3 answers, and was he one of them? Hell no. I'll give you a clue, and you're not going to take any points away. One of them is there's 3 hosts technically. One of them is a Hall of Famer, and he's did it for a while.
I believe Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, no, it's Sean. Now it's Sean. Now you said William Shatner. It definitely wasn't William Shatner. Hall of Fame. He did it for a while. He went in the year.
I'm going to say just what Ian said. Jerry Lawler.
Correct. Jerry the King Lawler. And then you had last year Corey Graves and Caleb Braxton. So you could have had those if you wanted.
Oh, I forgot about those.
6, 7. 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're 8. We've got a tie here.
Oh.
Last year's Vengeance Day was a TV special. Yeah, okay. You could have had Vengeance Day then if it was a special, but I think you remember it being a pay-per-view. But if it was a special, then you could have had that.
It was a special during the 2.0 era.
What?
It was a special during the 2.0 era.
Yeah, try and forget that era. but then it's had some really good athletes and some people some good people come through it. So it was not too much of a bad era, I don't think.
Despite the look, it paved the way for guys like Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Toxic Attraction, and Grayson Waller. So we can thank you for that.
Don't need to go for the entire roster, but I get it. So next question is about the Hall of Fame, and there's a few answers for this. I'll take any. So name me a 2-time Hall of Famer, Sean.
Triple H. Oh no!
We'll pretend you didn't say that, but go on, say another answer quickly.
Shawn Michaels.
Triple H, no. Shawn Michaels, yes. You could have had Ric Flair, Booker T, Bret Hart, X-Pac, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan.
I'm trying not to say Hogan.
Okay, but you could have had any of those. That's what I'm saying. So 9, 8. Booker T, Ric Flair. Yes, Booker T. You could have had Ric Flair. Woo! Probably the most famous 2-time Hall of Famer. He goes on about it all the time.
I'm thinking when Evolution goes in, that's why.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's after. Yeah.
Sure, we still haven't had Batista's solo induction.
That's from this year, but
I say 3
very
years.
quickly,
3 years,
he's busy with Batista's busy with movies, and surely it's The Rock, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's Batista. But anyway,
Sure, Batista will probably be out to premiere his new movie next week.
we'll have to wait and see. So name me 2 main roster stars that have been in NXT, not just the current NXT product ever. So go on.
Finn Balor and Apollo Crews.
Are you correct? When your Apollo Crews is one, is Finn Balor another? Did he win the NXT title? Yes, he did. So you could have had many answers here. Orton, Sheamus, Big Show, Natalia. I'm not going to go through the entire list, but you could have had them all. Charlotte.
He came back.
Rick's making these up. No, I'm not. Dolph Ziggler. Yes, you could have had him.
Oh, yeah.
So
Zack Ryder.
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal, Zack Ryder. We don't need to go through the entire ever roster. We'll be here all day, but that was just a few.
He wouldn't have been hyped with the hype bros.
Yeah, he went back. You could many answers for that.
Terrible tag team.
So again, Hall of Fame. Let's see if you know this. The person Mick Foley beat at the Hall of Fame.
Sting.
One.
The person he beat at the Hall of Fame. I believe that is. Oh, he beat and is he a Hall of Famer?
He didn't really. The person he beat is not a Hall of Fame. He didn't really. When I tell you the answer, he didn't really beat them, but he did kind of. He never had a match against them, so.
He never had a match against them.
Ever.
Oh. Never had a match against them. I would say. Oh shit. He never had a match against this person.
Do you want a clue? They're a former world champion.
The person he beat at the Hall of Fame.
To really narrow it down.
No, he beat the
Mick Foley. Hang on, what? Definitely not. When did Mick Foley not face The Rock?
Oh shit! Sorry, he said beat.
Another clue. They're in AEW.
Oh,
there's a big clue there, Dan. Ian, no, Sean. There's a big clue for you. They're in AEW. Former world champion. There's not many former WWE champions in AEW. He's not Sting.
I know one, but I'm trying to think outside of that. I'm just going to say it: Dean Ambrose, John Moxley.
Oh, it's not. It's Chris Jericho. He beat him he pinned him, and the ref came out, and so he didn't really beat him, but he did, kind of pin him on the stage because he said, "I've never had a match against you, and this is my Hall of Fame speech, all of that," and beat him on the stage. Yes, Justin, you, Chris Jericho.
When he said he was actually thinking CM Punk because he was actually supposed to face Punk before he got in the Hall of Fame. Back in 2012, he was supposed to have the TLC match, and then Punk got injured, and Mick was going to the Hall of Fame, and then the Shield were put in that 6-man tag with Kane, with Ryback and Team Hell No.
So I'm just going to play another thing, and then we're on to the 5 questions, and
whilst I play this, I'll also work out the point. So let me play this.
I don't care.
So, excuse me. So, my socials there as we go into question number 21. This is the hard round again. Not easy if you know the answer. Let's see if Justin knows any of these. This is a fairly hard one. I'll take 3 answers though. The 4 people Vincent McMahon inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Ding.
One.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay. The Undertaker. Ooh,
Okay.
I'm thinking. Shoot. Oh, shoot.
Do you want a clue? It was
go on.
I'll take 3 because the 4th one you're probably never going to get. The 3rd person was mentioned earlier as a celebrity in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I would say Donald Trump.
Correct. And do you want to take a stab at the 4th one? It's years and years and years ago. Really don't deserve it.
I was going to say Vince McMahon Sr.
That's who I would have said.
It was, when it comes crashing down, it hurts inside.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay, I think. No, it was James Dudley, who was Vince's limo driver.
I had no clue. I would have figured he would have inducted his dad back in '96.
That's what I thought. I thought it was the McMahon Sr. as well.
It's Vince. Oh yeah, Vince's Sr. is in it. Yeah. So yeah, James Dudley, The Undertaker, Stone Cold, Donald Trump. James Dudley was Vince's limo driver, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
That's just too
Anyway, maybe Hall of Fame that was wrestled after being inducted. There's multiple answers here.
Ric Flair.
I'm not taking Impact as an answer. Okay, WWE then.
Okay, Shawn Michaels.
Okay, all right, you get 20 answers here. Okay, Shawn. You want to?
Shawn Michaels.
Geez, no, Ian, you can't have them all.
Oh, sorry.
You got it wrong with Flair.
Well, technically, Flair did wrestle after getting inducted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take Flair, but
yeah, Flair was inducted Saturday, and then wrestled Shawn Michaels on Sunday.
Okay then. Okay, right then. Yeah. So technically, yes.
So I get a point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Was that one?
Yeah, because
okay, then so yes, but I just don't really AEW now. Shawn Michaels, yes, that's what. Edge, Drew Lawler, Sergeant Slaughter, Goldberg, Sting,
Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty. Is that it?
I'm sure Piper was as well.
Yeah, he did the year after Ric Flair inducted him 5. Him and Flair won the tag titles from the Spirit Squad in 06.
Yeah,
Ricky Steamboat, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. So many answers here. Edge is a good one. Edge still wrestles. I think he retires this year, but let's wait and see.
Bret Hart.
The 2 Hall of Fames happened in the same night.
Ding.
Sergeant Slaughter. Hang on, Sergeant Slaughter. Yes, go on, Ian.
The 2020 and the 2021.
And the reason was that just a
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 2020 and 21, it felt very rushed and felt very.
Yes,
Ugh.
it did.
It was what it was. They did what they could, but there you go. So question 24, and Ian's kind of got back into this. This was answered earlier. What pay-per-view, classic pay-per-view did NXT bring back, Sean?
Halloween Havoc, War Games.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Halloween Havoc. You are correct. War Games, yeah, yeah.
And they brought back Great American Bash.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, okay. But not as a pay-per-view, but yes, they did. And question 25 is, what's it about? Is it about NXT or Hall of Fame? And it is. Name a past NXT star that has won the Royal Rumble. So there's, again, multiple answers here. Men or women, I'll take either.
Becky Lynch.
And of course you could say that she's Irish, but okay. And you are correct. Could have had.
You could have had Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley.
A certain head of the table.
Roman Reigns, of course, as well.
Here we go.
Yeah, but
Nakamura, yes. Charlotte. Yeah.
Charlotte.
So, what?
He said everyone I was going to say.
Okay. I can't believe you forgot our head of the table, but there you go.
Yeah,
so
like, when you think NXT, like, because Roman was never NXT champion, but like he only had at least one match on NXT.
One televised match.
One televised match. That was
it. He was on it. Jesus. So they wow. So they saw him as a star right away, just like that. Who knew? Who knew that he'd become the biggest attraction in wrestling today? So let me just play this. So we kind of know the result already, but. Yes, well done to Ian. Well done.
I got better point to the Scott. Better point to that final sign.
So you've got nothing to promote, but I will put this up for you. Sean, give me a second. Give me a second to find it. Where is it? Probably at the end, isn't it?
Is what you're is it very nice
there.
and very evil, Sean?
Is that not your global thing? I think that's a link, isn't it?
It very well could be.
There we go. So do you want to promote that?
I would, but unfortunately, I'm shutting the league down in the next.
Oh.
It's due to time restrictions, so I'm not giving it 100%.
Okay, fair enough.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's.
That's fine.
It's going to be shutting down in the summertime.
Well, if people want to join until then, that's the link. If they want to join into the summer, yeah. It's a good league to be in, fairly easy. Do kind of fill out the form in a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, it's shutting down, but it is what it is. If you haven't got time, you haven't got time. Are you on Twitter or anything like that?
I am not on Twitter, but I'm also doing. I'm co-managing a second league, which I haven't given you the link yet. But it's IWF, International Wrestling Foundation.
Okay, so is that on Facebook? Or
it is on Facebook. Yes, I'll send you the link.
Okay, then so yeah, I'll promote it on here. So IWF League. And Ian, you've got nothing to promote, have you? No.
No, not at the moment.
So, like I said, this is probably the semi-finals. So Ian straight into the finals, unless I can have this go longer. But people say they can do it, and then they don't. So it is what it is. Anyway, so thank you to Ian for joining me. If you want to
No problem.
way backstage, we'll quickly discuss the Rumble. It's up to you. If not, I get it. And thank you to Sean.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
And yeah, so that league again, the IWF league.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, if you send me the link, I'll promote it on here. I'll probably join as well. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, go on, join this league while you can until the summer. I'm just going to promote a few bits. Do check out that description. So, Pancakes and Power Slam on the Wrestling Rumors page every single Tuesday over in America, about midnight, early Wednesday morning here. Dr. Chris Featherstone will talk about a wrestling subject. He'll interview a wrestler on the Sportskeeda page. Last week was D'Lo Brown. If you're into your eFeds, TWF Network, ASPW Network, and Ray Dog Extreme Wrestling, Promo Performance Alliance if you're into promo-based eFeds, and do definitely like and subscribe. I'm going to upload my journey to Tidal Wrestling probably in a little bit here. The review will be out tomorrow, so review tomorrow. My journey to it will be out tonight. And do not forget, Avengers Day predictions also next week, and Watch Party. So Avengers Day predictions and Watch Party. But for now, it is like and subscribe because it's Ricky Goldman out.